loves, thank you for tuning in to my channel. So today I'm just prepping my hair for my protective style. So first I'm just going to rinse my hair, then I'm going to go in with the VO5 shampoo, and yes, this is a sulfate shampoo. When I'm doing a protective style, I like to use a sulfate shampoo to ensure that my scalp is clean so that my scalp will itch less and I can keep the protective style in longer. So here, as you can see, it suds up on the first wash. Like time you put it in there, it suds up, and I do have color treated hair, so the suds is turning purple, but I'm okay with that because I don't use sulfate shampoos often. But it is nice to have one in your natural hair collection just when you feel like your non-sulfate shampoos are getting the job done. After I rinse that shampoo out, I'm just going in with my favorite conditioner, which is the Equate Moisture Rich Conditioner, and this conditioner is only $3. If you've been watching me for all this year, then you know that is bait, okay? And I'm just applying that all over my hair. I washed my hair like 3 days ago and it ended up being a fail wash and go, but I did deep condition that day. So this day I'm not going to deep condition. I'm just going to apply this conditioner on my hair and let it sit while I finish washing my body. Alright you guys, so now that I have washed the conditioner out, my hair is now about, I'll say, 80% dry. I'm just going to begin my braid down process, and I'm going to detangle as I go because I didn't detangle in the shower because I know I was going to braid my hair down. So what I'm going to do is part my hair straight back down the middle because the wig I'm wearing, I am going to have a middle part. If I was wearing a side part, I will part my hair on the side that I was wearing the wig so that it will be the flattest. So the first two sections are going to be braided down by my ears, and then the back sections are going to be braided straight back, and I'm just going to use the Auntie Jackie's curl maintenance, and that is going to be my moisturizer, because when you braid your hair down, you want to have a thick moisturizer because your hair is going to be in braids for a minute. So you know, you want your hair to be very moisturized underneath, and make sure that your ends are not dry so that they won't break and you can retain all your length. So this first braid is going to be my edge braid, and I'm just applying the Africa's Best Herbal Oil. This ensures that my hair is moisturized and that it's sealed and locked in. So the reason why this braid is so tiny because it focused just on my edges. So I'm not, you know, doing a big braid and snatching my edges to the back, but this braid focused primarily on my edges so I can know how tight I'm pulling them or how loose they may be. And lately I've been experiencing some shedding, some thinning in my edges, so I just want to be really cautious with those while I'm protective styling. So I don't want nothing to pull my edges. So make sure that your first two braids in the front are like your anchor braids and they focus right on your edges. I would say about a ½ inch. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to connect each braid together. So I'm going to take that first braid and I'm just going to braid it into the second braid when I'm almost to the end. This allows me to connect each braid and so that it's not super bulky once I'm done. And as you can see, I'm just going to do that same thing again. So I'm just adding the end of that second braid into my third braid, and it's just really easy. You literally just braid it in as if you were braiding like one braid. So once the front is done, now I am on the back, and like I said, these braids are going straight back like cornrows. I just want the front to be really flat because that is where my closure will lay. And here I'm doing the same thing. I'm just connecting the back braids together. So once I get to the end, I just add the braid before in it and then braid it down. So here I'm showing you how I connect them all together. So once I do the sides, I let the tail of the 4 braids that I connected together, and I do one braid straight back, and then I take that end piece from the back braids and connect it. I know that sounds complicated, but I know you guys can see what I'm doing. So then I braid that all the way down to the end, and then I'm going to take this braid and just tuck it in. You can sew it down, but once I like put my wig on and stuff, I don't feel it, so I just tuck it in. And this is that braid pattern. As you can see, I have the braids in the back going back and the braids on the side going straight down. Now, to ensure that my scalp is really moisturized, I'm going to go in with my virgin hair fertilizer. If you guys are not familiar with the virgin hair fertilizer, I will have my 2 videos that I did on it in the description box below and also in the cards. So I'm just applying that all over my head to make sure that everything is very moisturized. You don't want to moisturize your hair and leave your scalp out, because that can make your scalp really itch and become flaky and dry. So yeah, so this is the completed look. As you can see, I laid my wig and the top of it is super flat. I do have a video on how I laid this wig, so be sure to check that out. But it's flat, it's no bumps, and it just looks flawless. And this is what I do when I do my protective styles. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to click that subscribe button below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.